Hey guys, and welcome back to World of Guns. I've been practicing a lot with the Colt, so let's see if we can do the hardcore Colt. So, in hardcore, you have to take it apart, but if you click on even the wrong part, you fail. So when you click on it, it'll instantly take the part apart. The cool thing is you can do more than one thing at once, which is pretty interesting. Just gotta remember which all parts go together though at once. Oop, sorry, that one. And then this, then this, and there's a sight here at the bottom, then there's this thing up here. Okay. Okay, now we take out these screws. Take out that pin. You can take out the back here. Take out both sides. Take it off there. Pull these things off. Once you have this out, you can pull out this. You have to pull this white thing off first behind here. Then there's a pin here you have to pull out before you can pull this out. And you take that out as well. There's also a mechanism in there that you have to take out. Okay, so once you're this far, there's another pin right there you have to pull out. We've all seen this, but it's just me doing it a little bit quicker. Once you have that out, you take out the magazine catch. And you can reach in and pull the trigger out. There's also a couple things you have to grab here. It's that and that. And 3 parts remaining. Which would be... Give me 1 second to think. What parts am I missing? One here. And there. Okay. So start assembly. So what I actually like to do is to put all the little parts back together first, so you don't forget them. You put your trigger in first. But yeah, there's all the little parts like this. Put them all back together so you don't forget them later on when it's important. Okay, so we put the trigger back in, so you can put it back in the magazine catch. Once you have the magazine catch in, you can put in the seal. Then you can't forget that peg, else you'll fail. Once you have the lever thing back on there, you can put that back in. Stick that back in there. You put this on, put that on here. Okay, and then you gotta put the white thing in first, before you can put this back on, which follows this. Okay, so once you're at this part, if you have your thing in the main spring housing, you can put that in. You put both sides up. Put your screws back in. Okay, so here, that thing's back on. So you can put this back in, put this on, screw the barrel bushing back on, you put this back in, put your slide back in, put your recoil spring back in there, put your thing back in your magazine assembly, and stick it back into the magazine. Boom, you're done. So, total time 3 minutes 48 seconds. Well, I'm just gonna quickly do it one more time, see if we can do it any faster, but if you do not want to see me do it again, you can just leave the video. So now we're going to try to do multiple operations at once. So multiple things we have to do at once. So there, 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 there. But yeah, if you do them too much at a time, it doesn't really like you. Here, here, here. Okay. drop that off, pop that off, pop that out, pull that off here. Oop. Can't quite see it, want to pull that out there. Okay, so here, pull that out. That. This pin is here, you can pull these two off. Okay, so that pin's out. Gotta build this pin next. Pull that out. There. Make sure we click on that and not something else. Pull that out, and one more part, which is over here. Okay, so we don't need to start putting all these little pieces back together, so they're not forgotten later on. Okay. So trigger goes in, and this, here, pin, this one, pin, rod, this thingy, white thing, grip, safety, then this is put back together so it can go on here, screws. Okay, so this is back together so that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in here. Put our slide back on, put our slide stop back in here, and magazine. Boom! I lost sniper because I clicked on parts and wasn't supposed to a little bit ahead of time, but there we go, we got 242. So, okay. That only includes game mode, yeah. So I don't know how you could do it in 228 when it took me 242 on special, but I guess people could do it. But the hardcore is pretty insane. Like, oh wait. You got 242, I thought it said. Let's double check, just 1 second. Now I'm curious. My scores. 241. And what's the hard score for hardcore in this gun? Not showing us for some reason. We got 241, I thought. Probably have to refresh it. No. That doesn't much matter, just curious. But anyway, thanks guys for coming out for more World of Guns Disassembly, and we'll be back later on for more. Thanks guys, later.